Okay, so let's lay out a plan for the different scenes we're going to film and hopefully lay out a future film for, you know, basically the moral aspects of how we did well. Ultimately, it's just a lot of diligence, I mean. Um, Things that will happen when you try to start a hedge fund. You'll immediately gain 50 pounds. You'll start smoking if you're the main coder. And at the end of it, you'll use a lot of your money probably initially for medical research to safely get back to health. It's almost like going to a different planet or being an astronaut or something. Because you sit in that chair for 3 years working 16 hours coding. Understand me that that's like working on a spaceship or something. So when you start getting outside, getting a little bit more exercise, not even scared of coronavirus, knowing you've been sitting inside a long time, does not make sense that sitting inside longer would help. Um, so what this film is really going to be about is how Python pulls up the economy from the ashes that it's in today, January 27th. Oh no, I'm sorry, July 27th, 2020. It is July, and you can see that on the date stamp. I was going to say January 27th, but it's not. It's July 27th, 2020. 07/27/2020. That's interesting. So, um, why can Python pull the economy out of the ashes? The economy's in the ashes because of coronavirus. Python is the best medical programming language or programming language to use for medical uses, according to Google. Um, I would think that since they're using it for machine learning, which are often neural networks and based on medical research, that it is a medical language to initiate with. Little programming joke, initialize, you know. We use that term instead of start. Um, Start's a little bit more like a shock. You know, it's not good to do that for long-term growth. Um, so we're just going to show how Python's a soft, nice language that helps you with psychology and being a calm, nice person. And that's, you know, the mood you should ultimately be in once you figure out what Python is. It'll probably give you the best return out of all programming languages for your trading system because you don't want something that hurts you. Python is nice to you. You don't want to program in something that's mean to you. You don't make sense that $1 billion is worth your health, but in any case, I'm sure, sooner or later, which I think sooner became today, Python gave the best returns. I got $10 per share in my simulation for Microsoft. Today, the simulation was run for Friday, the 24th, and that's pretty good. That's 5% since Microsoft is $202 right now, I think. And that's a good return. I can pay off my student loans. I can, you know, do all sorts of things. So what we're really going to film this week is the common piece Python gave us and how really that's the way to run a hedge fund, thinking about medical health and things like that. Okay, and how that pulled us out of the ashes. Remember the poorest people, because our goal originally was to turn $1 into, or $0 into $1 billion. Because when I initially started this, everybody told me I did get good job offers at good trading firms, but everybody told me you cannot go to work. You got to stay home and take care of people and things like that. So decided to start working from home, doing trading. Obviously, it took me 3 years to even think about starting, and before that, I was thinking about how to even get, you know, any form of funding or anything like that. So it's a total of like almost 10 years. Excuse me. Obviously, I graduated at 21 years old, a year early. So, and I'm 29, so that was about 8 years that this whole thing took. And, sorry, I drink a lot of coffee, that's why that happened. Sorry. But yeah, no, my first thing I'm going to do is medical related. So that makes sense, because if you've coded that long, you need medicine, and if Python's the best medical programming language, it's telling you, go whiten your teeth, because that's what I'm going to do. Quit smoking, take walks every day. Exercise is the best remedy for smoking. And coconut oil in the throat. You know, I understand that I've been smoking for almost 2 years now, pretty heavily, and I didn't smoke at all before that. But it's going to stop. It's going to stop. And I honestly think my returns will help me do that. So, but I can't do it with a little bit of money smoking. Smoking something, you need time off. You need good workout clothes, athleisure. You need coconut oil. You need green juices, which are like $10 for a little bottle. You need like chicken breast, fresh chicken breast, organic food. You need to work out every day, which means you need employees, because you still need to make income to cover all that. You need to have clean air in your house, which means you probably need to rebuild the whole thing, because there's probably mold and asbestos no matter what. If your house is older than 5 years, house is older than 5 years old, probably need a new one, or to rebuild your current one. And yeah, no, Python will lead to the medical knowledge and medical funds you need to be healthy. And then beyond that, we'll see what it brings beyond that. You know, I'm first a biochemist before anything else when it comes to work, and we'll see what it's good for after that. I mean, I do plan to travel, though it's coronavirus season right now, so I think I'll think about it a little bit more before I think about traveling. But I'm not too scared. See, I have the air conditioning going, and like I said, I've been smoking a lot lately. So what I found is, because I've been coughing like that before coronavirus started, I've been coughing like that for the last at least year and 9 months since I started smoking. Nothing bad's happening. I haven't gotten super sick or anything. I just don't exaggerate. I don't tell myself that I'm sick. Basically, just whatever you have, swallow it, because if you can't handle the little bacteria in your throat, you're definitely not going to be able to handle anything if you panic and tell yourself you're sicker than you are. I don't think I'm sick. I just smoke cigarettes and the air conditioning's going. But no, like I said, don't tell people that they have coronavirus. Just tell them to swallow their spit and not go to the hospital. It's not like they have medicine for that anyway. The only thing they could do is give you a lot of money, which they will not do, because all you need is a lot of money, and I mean a lot of money, to get healthy. It does not make sense that they're doing anything but hurting you if they're actually charging you money instead of giving you money. Okay, because I just listed the things that would make you healthy: green juices, coconut oil, exercise every day, employees, because you obviously need employees who are exercising every day, and obviously lose weight, which most of it comes down to exercising every day. Which sounds a little bit boring to just be an exercise bout. What are you doing it for? Because from a research aspect, from a intellectual aspect, does it make sense that you're doing research? So a lot of people haven't been able to really figure out how to exercise every day and do research unless you're doing research into exercising every day, which is mostly focused on muscles. But anyway, yeah, like I said, this week we're gonna show how Python leads to medical research. Okay.